And I'm thinking, they're getting me back, you know. Today at church, you're going to laugh at this. This happened today. So I got a calling in church today. And in our church, they'll say we have a new calling for Brother Jetzel. And
Yeah.
they'll ask
Kind of volunteer type stuff.
volunteer stuff.
Can you work with the youth? Can you work with the, can you, yeah.
Right. And they announce that at the beginning of church so that everybody can see who's going to be the new, you know, youth guy or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So
and to give you kind of like a vote of trust, you know,
Yeah.
just to, it's like introduce to anybody who may not know Kyle, and also we got your back if you need our help in this volunteer work that
There
you're
you
doing.
go. Yeah. And so we always sit in the way back corner.
Yeah.
For years because of Eric, because he would get loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we didn't want to bother
Disturb
anybody.
anybody,
So it's
yeah.
become a habit. So me and Jack and Chloe, your brother and sister, they're 16-year-old twins. You know this, but we're sitting there and they say, and you know, and if we call your name, please stand up so people can see who you are. And so they call my name and I stand up. And right as I stand up, everybody turns to look because everybody knows we're sitting in the back corner.
Yeah.
And Jack reaches up and pinches my rear end and I jump. And you can hear the congregation gasp and start giggling.
Because you went like that. You threw both your
I went
hands.
like, I stand up, you know, I'm trying to be somber and stoic.
Yeah.
And I stand up and you know, and I'm sure he grinned from ear to ear because, you know, he's sitting and he's just, you know,
Yeah.
And I can hear everybody
in your moment of spotlight, he gave you a little booty pinch.
I hear everybody, you could just hear people giggle because so many people know who we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
That it's kind of expected, you know,
Yeah.
but you know, the idea that you're, and you do it too, we can have fun with each other. We can poke fun at each other. And there's, you know, offense isn't taken. And, you know, even earlier today, you called me out for something and you said, I'm not doing that. I said, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We all need to be called out periodically.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
the point is those having fun with it, goofing around with it, doing those kind of things is always more fun. Right.
Yeah.
And to know you can share your, you know, my dad, he was such a buoyant guy. He just left a wake of happiness everywhere he went.
Yeah.
And if you have that personality, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he used to say what Charles Barkley said, right? Half the world's going to love you, half the world's going to hate you. Let the lovers love, let the haters hate, and be yourself, right?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I think that's who he was, and that's who I've tried to be, and I know that's who you're being too.
Yeah. As
fun.
much as it's much more fun. Yeah.